And now, your first Alert 5 weather.
Well, the radar not as active as it was on our Saturday, and we have a different flow to the atmosphere as everything is coming out of the northwest and drier air, which is helping to really keep the suppression on those thunderstorms. But we do have a couple out there. Here's I-25. Here is Highway, this is Simpson. This is Highway 350, I believe, all the way from La Junta down towards Trinidad in the lower center of your screen here. And you can see these thunderstorms moving along the southern Sangre de Cristo Mountains with La Vida on the left-hand side of your screen. A couple of strokes of lightning in there, so there's definitely a couple rumbles of thunder as these continue to move down to the south towards the New Mexico border. Up towards Pueblo, things are looking pretty A-OK at this time. Again, you can see the flow. We had maybe an isolated cell or two here just to the south of Colorado Springs, but again, things have been fairly quiet here over the last couple of hours, and we're anticipating a fairly quiet night ahead. Current temperature right now is 87 degrees, but check out this number. This is what I want you to focus in on, the humidity value. 22% at this hour, much lower than it was yesterday, so that means we don't have a lot of moisture in the air, not a lot of thunderstorms out there, and look at that, it's even having an effect on the temperature, and it feels like 84 degrees out there because there's just not a lot of heat and humidity. However, down south in Pueblo, things are a little bit warmer with a current temperature of 92, but again, low humidity values, and the feels like temperature, it feels like in the 80s as opposed to feeling like it's in the 90s. But the actual air temperatures out there, we do have some warmer ones out there for Lamar at 96 degrees, a little bit cooler as we head up towards the Arkansas River Valley with Canyon City at 87, Trinidad at 90 degrees at this hour, and 70s for Westcliff and Saguache as they head towards the higher elevations. So as we take a look at the satellite radar combo, you can see things are again fairly quiet compared to yesterday. A couple of light stray showers out there for Baca County that have now moved down into the Oklahoma Panhandle, as well as those showers we just showed you in the southern Sangre de Cristo Mountains. We're going to zoom out quite a bit here to give you a big picture story, and this is what's going on. Again, we have that cold front that moved through yesterday and brought the strong thunderstorms, but we want to take a look at the jet stream map to start off with because high pressure is dominating the area. Clockwise flow around a high, and what's going to happen here over the next couple of days, it's going to drive everything to the north in the northern Rockies for us. Meander quite a bit here in the desert southwest, but for the most part, it's going to produce hot temperatures over the next several days and selective thunderstorm chances. And this is what I mean. Now, here's the current water vapor loop. You can see the dry air has really worked into the area with that high pressure down to the south here. But dry air is now starting to work from Colorado down into New Mexico. And on the back side of this high pressure, here's where we have the southerly flow, and it's starting to bring back some of that moisture into the Centennial State. So what that means for us is we're going to call this recycled moisture for Monday afternoon. And what that means for us, increased chance of thunderstorms for Monday afternoon, primarily for the mountains as well as the Palmer Divide. Eastern Plains, we're going to take a look at this here in just a second. Now for tonight, those thunderstorms, those light showers in the area, not going to be a huge factor in terms of your plans. We're going to call it mostly clear during the overnight hours and also when you wake up tomorrow morning. Now for tomorrow afternoon, here comes that moisture back into the higher elevations, and we're going to look for those thunderstorm chances moving out into the I-25 corridor by about 4 o'clock and then towards the Eastern Plains by about 7 for tomorrow afternoon. So partly cloudy skies, but isolated thunderstorm chances will return for your Monday. Forecast details look like this on the 7-day. 86 for tomorrow here in Colorado Springs with isolated thunderstorm chances rolling off the higher terrain. That area of high pressure we were talking about, it's going to cook things up on Tuesday. That's going to be the hot day with 92 here in Colorado Springs, 98 for Pueblo, and it will really suppress any chances of thunderstorms here in the lower elevations. We're going to keep them for the high country though, and then on Wednesday, more moisture works back into the state, rotating around that area of high pressure. So like I said, on again, off again chances for the next 3 days for the lower elevations, Canyon City. Once we start to get into the mountains, that's when we're going to keep those chances in there for each of the next couple of days. But by Thursday and Friday, that's where we have the best chances of rain coming back as a stronger system works to really penetrate that area of high pressure, break it down a little bit. And we're talking about a lot of rain as we head in towards Thursday and Friday.